Hey guys, it's Matthew here with another video. So today, we're going to show you guys the entire collection of all VHS tapes. Now, as you can see, we got a lot of VHS tapes for this side and then the other side. So we got a lot of VHS tapes for you guys to show you. And so basically these are all classic VHS tapes. Now, a lot of you ask about old favorite movies from the year 1990s and the late 2000s. These movies are very old. So for this video, we're going to show you guys the entire thing. So most of all, these VHS tapes were defunct and turning them into DVDs. And then the updates, when they add DVDs, they turn into Blu-rays. And then they also added the 4K Ultra HD. So most of all, these are old classics and then the new versions they put in there. But in this case, we're going to get you guys all VHS tapes for this pile. And then I'm also going to show you another pile of sports. So basically, this is going to be a long video for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy today for this one. So we're going to get started with this pile first, the left side. And the first one we got out here is Warner Brothers cartoon Golden Jubilee. And this is a collection of Bugs Bunny. Now, this is a wacky adventure movie that is with Bugs Bunny and all Looney Tunes favorites. So this is a really good movie. It's a classic movie from the year. Most of all, it's a good movie to see for fans. And then we actually got also some Disney movies also on the VHS tape from the years also. We got a wonderful Walt Disney World masterpiece of Pinocchio with Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio himself. So this is a classic movie from Disney. The Walt Disney Home Video, very old. And then we got one of the old favorites from Christmas. We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas Comes But Once a Year, and Christmas Choice Shop. This one has 3 episodes in one tape. This is from the Kids Classics. And then the other one is also Kids Classics. It's The Joyful Christmas, which is Hector Life, Christmas Night Starring the Little King, Showtime Serenade, and The King's Tailor. So these are all classic movies you can see here. There they are. Very cool movies. So basically, these are really cool classic VHS tapes. Now we got to the other VHS tape, Jack and the Beanstalk. This is a classic VHS tape that has Jack himself. Watch the color. This is an old one. It's really old. From the years. It's also Kids Classics. So this is a 30 minutes. It's got amazing additions to it. So this is another classic show that is awesome from old and best before. Okay. Then this here, we got Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. This does not have a cover for Mickey's old movie. We actually got Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, which is on DVD, which we have. We actually don't have it on VHS, but this one is the only one we have in this movie. So this is just Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas for the VHS. I'm going to show you guys the tape. As you can see, it's blank, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, then we got this movie here. This is McGee and Me, The Big Life. This is another old movie. Very old, best before. Ages 5 to 12. This is a interesting movie that has most of all, and I think this is an interesting movie. I think the classic movies. So I actually do think this one's actually not that bad. Okay, now we got The Land Before Time. This is all about dinosaurs from the creators of An American Tale. Excuse me. It's a really good movie. I think that actually was very old. There's also other movies from the years. And they also turned them into DVD, so I kind of understand that this is really a best before. So this is a 1 hour and 9 minute show. I think it's like a movie or something, but it's just 1 hour and 9 minutes. I don't know why they make this short. So that's kind of the best we can do. Okay, this one does not have a cover like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. As well, this is Bugs Bunny's 50th anniversary. So again, another one with nothing in it, but this time it's just paper. So it's kind of what this looks like. This is the Bugs Bunny. And speaking of Bugs Bunny, here it is. Happy birthday box. This is the 50th special. Most of all, it's Looney Tunes again. So we got Bugs Bunny and all your favorite Bugs Looney Tunes characters. I actually like Daffy. Also in the part of the treaty. Then we get to the other ones. The Disney movie, we got Oliver Company, which is a classic movie. Very interesting movie for this one. And then we got The Wizard of Oz. This is a interesting movie. I actually do think Dorothy, the Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man. And I actually think Dorothy is actually a good movie. This is in Kansas, and then they turn it into the Wizard of Oz, and even the Wicked Witch was in this part of the set. And then we got Charlie Brown's Valentine's and Pool's Valentine's. And this is actually one of the old favorites, by the way, since a lot of people watch this one. It's very old. It's got classic ones. And Dora. Dora's also in there. I think Dora is actually a classic one. And as you can see, it's a little damage on this one. So I kind of like to put it back. So I'm trying to put this together. So I will just leave it like this anyway. So we're going to move on. And to the Peanuts classic, it's the Beagle Charlie Brown. So this is a Charlie Brown with the Snoopy. Another fan favorite classic movie. So basically, this is how to make eggs. Basically with Charlie Brown, Linus and Lucy, and all the favorite Peanuts gangs. This is a really cool classic movie. This is from Paramount Pictures. Now we're going to the other side. Okay, next side we got Robin Hood from Disney. Here he is. You can see it's a really good movie. He's a Disney fan. This is also another live action that's also in this theater, so maybe we'll have it to this one. Got the Aristocats. They didn't make this movie a live action also. I think they actually did make a live action thing. So, probably they did. So, I think that's probably a good set. But I think it's a really good movie. So, they made this movie really good. It's the Aristocats from Disney. Next movie is also live action, The Lion King. Yep. And as you can see, it's a classic. It's all cartoon. They turned in all Disney movies into live action. Some of them are coming in. So this is The Lion King. There's also The Lion King 2 or The Lion King 1.5. These are also no longer exist. But I think they're all DVDs. But just The Lion King is actually the only one in the VHS cage. Okay, next movie. Jack Frost from Michael Keaton. It is a very long movie because it's a snowman. Basically, very excited to see this one. His boy's name is Charlie. So a lot of people like to see Charlie. He was the main kid with his dad and a mom. And you can tell dad turns him into a snow. So I do think this is a wonderful classic movie. Okay, Disney again. We got another one of the special editions. This is Beauty and the Beast with Belle and the Beast. So very good movie. I do think this is a really good tradition to families. So this is a really classic one. Next up, we got Dumbo. This is another Disney movie. It's another masterpiece from Dumbo. This is a really good movie. I think Dumbo's a really good one to watch. So can't wait to watch Dumbo. Next one. Fox and the Hound. This is another Disney movie. Very good movie. I do think Fox and the Hound is one of my favorites of all time. So Fox and the Hound might be one of my favorites of classic ones. Then we got Dr. Seuss How the Grinch. This is a short Grinch. There's also Horn Hears a Who. Most of all, I do think this show is on NBC for the Grinch. They actually did this every year after Thanksgiving. The Grinch Stole Christmas on NBC. That's probably what they do every year. I do think they do this first show and then they do the other stuff. So this is the only one they do. And then they also do DreamWorks other ones. But most of all, this is a good show. Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is a classic movie. There's also Illuminations to Grinch. And then the old version was Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas in a longer version that has live action. But in Illuminations to Grinch, it's all cartoon and animated. So this one is actually an old one. Okay, the next movie to Disney is Cinderella. This is a Disney movie. It's a masterpiece. I like the Disney characters. Most of all, it's a classic movie, so I cannot wait to watch it. So, Disney's favorite. Then we got Peter Pan. There's also Peter Pan Returning to Neverland, but in this case, this is with Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. And Tinkerbell is one of my favorite Disney characters with all the favorite Peter Pans. It's also Captain Hook. So we can see with the crocodile. I think that's Captain Hook. So that is probably what it looks like a little bit. But I think this is a classic movie for the whole family to enjoy. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. This is a Disney movie again with the Mad Hatter and Alice himself and the Cheshire Cat and the Queen of Hearts. This is a very interesting movie, so I cannot wait to see this. This is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Here's another Grinch for you guys. This is with Jim Carrey. It's Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is another long movie. As you guys know, if you guys seen the other one, The Grinch Stole Christmas, this is a classic. Let me show you guys the comparison. Here it is. Here's the shorter cartoon, and then this is the long version. These movies are exactly the same, but a different kind of version of it. Most of all, The Grinch and Max are actually part of the movies, but I do think this movie is actually part of the movie. This is a little different on the scenes. So, to that. Next is Mary Poppins. This is a Disney movie, and a lot of scenes about these movies is they update this into live action with new songs, but in this old movie, it's old songs. But most of all, they're all different ones. Most of this is a classic one. So, this is like a musical movie because it's Disney, so can't wait to see Mary Poppins. The next movie is Disney's The Jungle Book. This is a masterpiece. This is a very interesting Disney character. Very long, very good movie. I cannot wait to see it. It's actually fun. I do think a lot of people enjoy to watch The Jungle Book. Okay, next is The Adventures of Tom Tomberlin. This is a really all new movie. I actually have never seen this. This is actually one of the very first movies from the past. I actually do think this movie was really old and it's kind of classical. But I do think it's fun for everyone. So we've never seen this. This is actually new to me. But I do think it's nice. It's a cool movie. A very old classic. Very good one. The next movie is Masterpiece. This is the Disney's Fantasia. This is started with Mickey Mouse. Very nice. Disney Mickey himself. And so basically, I like the spine too. And then the back here, as you can see, this is all it looks like. Most of all, this is a really good set of Disney. Mickey is actually a really good one to watch. And then we got Batnobs and Boomsticks. This is another Disney movie. This is the 30th anniversary edition. Most of all, it's a classic movie as well. For most of all, if you guys seen the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, this is a little different than the other one, but this one is different. This is actually Disney's favorite classic movies. So this is a really good one for us to watch, Batnobs and Boomsticks. And last but not least, a lot of people ask about the first Lady and the Tramp. Since instead of that, we decided to get Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. The first one's also on VHS, but I didn't have it anyway, but we used the sequel anyway. So this is the sequel itself. And so Lady and the Tramp 2 was the only classic movie itself for the season. So there we go. These are all our VHS tapes. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go over there and I'm going to show you some more VHS tapes. So, the next VHS tapes we're going to talk about is the sports stuff. Now, these are all sports stuff, and we're going to start right here. So, the first one is The Wedding, which is in August 23rd, 1953. And then this over here is the Cornell Family Films. These are not the Cornell Family Films, but I call this a family film, so I don't know exactly what this is about. The next one is this another one of the classic films again. Another one of these. And then we got a VHS tape of New York Yankees, the movie. This is a very good one, most of all. It's very interesting. Okay, so this is actually one of the older ones I'm going to show you guys. It's not blank, it's actually blank. So this one just has the regular movie. I'm not sure if this is exactly what this is, so I'm not sure about this one. Okay, this is a blank too. And this is the movie with the great sports legends. This is Louis G. Haig. I actually do think this is a Yankee player. And this is a collection that shows us like most of all these movies are different. I'm gonna show you can see him. So there we go, the Yankee player. This is actually an old one from the past. So interesting. Okay, now to open this box, we got more. We got Howard Stern. So these movies are all gonna be Howard Stern. So can't see the glare. There it is. This is Howard Stern, U.S. Open scores. This is actually an old movie from the years. Most of all, I do think that's kind of like the best. Then we got another Howard Stern movie right here. This is a Bongo Fiesta. I do think this movie was actually one of my favorite classic ones. I do think I never watched that movie in a while, so good news about this one. Here's another classic movie that's actually in set. Most of all, there's no catastrophe of whatsoever. And here's the inside. This is called Scareface Part 2. So that's the part of the movie. And then we got blank VHS tape again. And then here, got 1996 World Series. I think this is a game 6. Yep. I think that's the last game of a series for 1999 because the Yankees actually do win the World Series. But I do think that's probably an old one. Very old. Okay, so now we're getting close to the last 2 boxes. A little more lost stuff here. We got more Yankee stuff. Got a Subway Series from 2000 for the Yankees and the Mets. This is another old movie, classic, very interesting. And then we got another World Series from 2001. These are all VHS tapes, folks, just to be clear. Here we go, another closer look at them. Another one, 1999 World Series. This is the 25 World Series Championships. I like this movie. It's actually epic for me to watch this one. Okay, the next movie, I want to just see this blank thing. This is actually, another one of these all times. Joe and Danny Hoops, 1996. This is an old movie from the past. I do think that movie is not as a close-up. So this is the next one. The 1977 World Series from the Yankees and the Dodgers. This is an old classic baseball movie for this course. I'm going to jump to the side here so we can just get a nice idea of what movies got. Got Our Baby. This is actually the inside. I do think the insides are all different, I think. So I want to show you guys. This is just the inside. I think the case is all paper. And you can see the baby. I think that looks like the baby inside. But it's all blank. I think that's kind of shiny for the cases of Wonders. Okay, so now we got Pinstripe Destiny. This is the 1996 World Series Championship. And you can see there's the back again. Another one of the classic baseball movies. And then we got another one here. This is the 1998 video of the Yankees that sweep the Padres. No World Series. This is another one that hits the target here. And I think these teams are good of these movies, but I think my fans say I do think we'll like baseball a lot. Which is the best part of the video. Here's another VHS tape. This is Babe Ruth. As you guys know, Louis Gill. This is actually one of the longest movies. I do think VHS tapes actually instead of filming them, so that's a good movie. The next one is Warner Brothers, guys. This is the Wild Bunch. I think this is one of the Wild West movies. It's a widescreen. This is the original director's cut. I do think I haven't watched this yet since I'm not a fan of it. But it's a classic Western movie. It's action. I think a lot of people want to see this movie a lot. Okay, the next one is Joe Dimangio. I think that's kind of not what the name is. So I do think that's kind of like a fidget name. So I do think I had to look up my listings. The next one is the 10th greatest moments in Yankees history. This is an old VHS tape. Yep, very old. Yep, this is really kind of like shocking. Here's another one from the 1978. This is another World Series. This one's against the Dodgers World Series. Very old. The Yankees have a lot of World Series VHS tapes. They're very, very old, and they're starting to come here, and they come really quick. I do think they do these every single time, since they already moved to their house. But anyways, we got another VHS. This is actually one of the blank cases. David Cohn's Perfect Game was actually on the listing. They put some of these on blank, so most of all, these are very old ones. Here's another one's also blank here. Broadcast, Dibbit, Joe and Tim. Very interesting. This is a classic one as also in the case. This is another blank here, just to be clear. Not sure what this is. Another one is also without the cover. We got New York Yankees 2000 Parade. This is actually part of the... After the World Series, they do the parade. I think they haven't done this in 2009. I think they did the parade in 2009. Yankees World Series. But I think they had a parade in 2000. So I do think this was very long shifting gears. Okay, this one is the disc drawer. This is actually a special VHS tape. And so it's a Q Vision Paykill the Quantum Project. It's actually, I've never seen this. This is actually a very special tape. And then we got the Captain, the Thurman Muncie story. This is really like a special movie, because it's all about this character. I do think Captain's actually one of my favorite title collections now for most of the movies. So I do think that's kind of like the classic ones. Here we go, the next one. I gotta tell you guys, this is actually the broadcast that's from from most of the Bria Productions. This is a masterpiece from April 18th, 1993. And these are really old classic ones from Pastors. So, kind of like, really good support. Another World Series on one of the covers. 1998 World Series Game 1 for the Yankees. This is another one. These are very old classic ones from the past. And then we got Cooper. This is a really interesting Yankees Pride. I do think a lot of people want to watch this. This is a special one. So here we go. Here's the back of it. It looks like this. This is black and white. This is not color. I do think sometimes it's color, but most of all it's black and white. And then this one here is the 1996 World Series against the Atlanta Braves. So this is probably what it looks like. So they have a good addition. So this is 1996 official World Series against the Atlanta Braves. Very long surprise. A lot of Yankee fans have liked to watch these movies. Alright, since we are only around the world here, we got 2 boxes to go, and I'm going to show you this box first. And this time I'm not going to take it all out because we're going to show you, because this is really a surprise. We got All in the Family. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those movies before I surprise it here. Here we go. Here's the 20th anniversary special of the All in the Family. Very interesting here. And then this is the Tom Hanks is the Forest Gump. This is actually one of my favorite ones for Tom Hanks. Most of the movies are all Tom Hanks, including the Polar Express and Toy Story and all. The Tom Hanks is actually one of my craziest ones. Here, Ghost. This is a interesting one. I think Ghost is actually kind of like shocking and shy. So, yeah, PG-13. This one's actually one of the best ones. Okay, got the Honeymooners. Here we go. So this is the Honeymooners. And since they started the new year, they do the Honeymooners for every season. With Volume 4, and they always jump down. So I actually have a Volume 1, Volume 2, and a Volume 3. And they actually didn't have that time, so they usually get Volume 4, which is an interesting case. So the next one we got is Batar. This is a really interesting VHS tape because I do think this is actually a really interesting music performance. And then we got Planet of the Apes right here. This is the 30th anniversary edition of Planet of the Apes. Most of all, there's also another movie that's also in this VHS. That is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So this is just the regular version of Planet of the Apes. And then we got actually 2 of these special ones I had to show you guys. They're all the same. Here, these are Capone Sacrifice. I think these are very old, classic movies from these years. And here's the back of those. They're all different, I think. So one of them is a special one. This is an actually Sacrifice edition. So these are very part editions. This is a part 1 and a part 2. And the cases, the front are the same. And so is the second. So this is a double stack of a series that I haven't watched these shows. So this is called the Al Capone Pecking Your Face. I think that's kind of like the, I don't know exactly what this is. And then we got Titanic, guys. Here it is. This is a widescreen edition. So a lot of you asking, these are classic movies. We got 1 and 2. And here's the back, what it looks like. So these movies, I'm going to show you guys the inside. So there it is. There's the, this is the part 1 of this one here with the kissing. And then they got the ship thing, so you can see a lot of stuff in this movie. And then here's the other one in the back here. Yep, there's the other one. It's a really long movie. I do think a lot of people enjoy it. It's a Titanic ship. So, really good movie. I can't wait to see it. I think Titanic actually was one of my favorites tonight. Alright, we're getting close to the end of the video. And so now we have a lot of stuff from all these classic movies from most of the time. I'm not going to take out these because they're all covered. So, we got a lot of things we have is our house. This is an old house which we lived in. We got like a sweater here. And then we got like a special VHS tape, so interesting. I think that's actually a blank tape. And then we got my dad here. It is a really interesting one. And then we got the 3 Rascals, volume 15, volume 14, volume 12, volume 8, volume 4, and volume 3. So those are all like the Little Rascals. There's actually a lot of those missing. 13, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, and 2 and 1 were all missing of these Rascals. But I do think that's kind of a shame. I do think I kind of watched these. But anyways, this is it, guys, for you guys today. It is a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. VHS Tapes Collection. This is a really interesting haul. A lot of people like to watch these VHS movies. But thank you, everybody, for watching here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And if you guys like to make sure you do, make sure you give us a like. I hope you guys enjoyed today's VHS tapes. This is Matthew again signing off here. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.